Eddie Hearn says that Dereck Chisora could be a potential next opponent, assuming Chisora comes through the Artis Bilka fight, could be a potential next opponent for Joseph Parker. And he'd be looking to put that on the undercard of AJ Ruiz, the rematch in November. They're looking at that fight. He also has mentioned the likes of Povetkin, Usyk, Michael Hunter, or Murat Gassiev as opponents for Joseph Parker as well. Parker is currently on a 3-fight deal with Matchroom, so we'll see how it goes. He's just had 1 fight, of course, with Alex Leopai, so there are 2 fights to go. And based upon what Matchroom can deliver for him in those 3 fights, Joseph Parker may choose to stay on or perhaps go elsewhere. You know, maybe he'll choose to go to PBC or something. We'll see. But the Chisora fight as Parker's 2nd fight, I mean, it's a cool fight, particularly if Chisora gets through Spilka and looks good. It's a cool fight, but I can't imagine that's the fight that Joseph Parker really wants. You know, he's shooting for the Andy Ruizes. He's shooting for the Anthony Joshuas. He's shooting for the Dylan Whites. Not the Dereck Chisoras of the world. You know, ultimately. So a 3-fight deal is good for him, because if it doesn't look as though Eddie Hearn can deliver him the fight that he wants after 3 fights, he can go elsewhere. Maybe Andy Ruiz beats AJ in the rematch, and then Joseph Parker can head over to PBC, sign a deal with Al Heyman, and maybe get that rematch with Ruiz, you know? Maybe get a shot at Deontay Wilder. And I think Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder is a very interesting fight. Oh, I think that is a very, very interesting fight. Joseph Parker brings a certain level of foot speed, hand speed, angles, and movement that I would be fascinated to see how Deontay Wilder would be able to cope with. Fascinated. So, yeah, interesting times for Joseph Parker. Let's see what happens for him over the next few months. The Dereck Chisora fight, yeah, it's cool, but really, you know, I hope him and his team, and I'm sure they are putting more pressure on Eddie Hearn to get him one of the big fights. You know, maybe he'll fight AJ in a crossroads fight. Let's say AJ loses to Andy Ruiz in the rematch. Maybe Parker says, you know what, I'll fight AJ now. You know, give me that crossroads fight against AJ. I'll do that. Maybe Dylan White can't get a title shot off if he beats Rivas. And Parker says, yeah, I'll fight Dylan White in a rematch if White wants it. Maybe Dylan White loses to Rivas, and Parker still says he wants revenge over Dylan White. You know, so there are options there. The heavyweight landscape is constantly shifting. We just have to wait and see what happens over the next few months. But again, Joseph Parker only signing a 3-fight deal is a good move. It's a good move for most fighters to sign these short deals, to allow them to be fluid, you know, to allow them to change their situation and change their setup, rather than getting locked down to these long-term, several-year contracts. It's good for them to be either on a fight-by-fight deal or on a very short deal like Joseph Parker's on with Matchroom at the moment. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who would you like to see Joseph Parker fight during this 3-fight deal? How do you think he would do against some of the names that Eddie Hearn mentioned, the likes of Povetkin, Usyk, Hunter, Gassiev, Dereck Chisora, as well as AJ and Ruiz and Dylan White in rematches? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It's happening them out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.